Energy is everywhere. Some of us have the sensitivity to feel energy more intensely than others. So come with me on my adventures to show you how places can affect us, how history has energy, and how spirits are all around us. I will travel places where energy is very dominant to talk about what I feel, what I see, and what I hear, and give you also the opportunity to take a turn and see how you feel through the camera. Come with me on my adventures. This is Angel Diaries. I am in Goldfield, Arizona. Like, he's upstairs and he just watches. Like, this is his place. I don't know if he protected the town. He just shows me a lot of protection energy. I feel like I can't breathe. No, that way. A lot of trauma that happened there. He's standing right over here by the stairs. Oh, so I think there was some sort of fire there.
This town has that whole feel. Like, I keep going back to like the stomach, like.
Oh God, I just got scared. There's like a guy peeking out of here. He kind of goes around though. I don't necessarily think he just stays here. Like, I am in Goldfield, Arizona, in a very famous ghost town. I've never been here, and Mel is with me again. So we're gonna check it out. We just got here. We're gonna walk around and see what I picked up. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of what it looks like. This is amazing. Look at all of this. Goldfield is like an old Western mine, kind of like the Tombstone that I showed you guys already in a previous episode. So we're gonna see what we pick up here. Make sure you tune in to the energy of this place as we're walking, as we're connecting, see what you get to. I'm already seeing a lot of people there. There's this very tall guy over there standing. He's dead. And he's very, very tall. And he's making me smell smoke. So I'm like smoking and just a lot of things like that. He's over there. Seems like this says the Saloon. So he's at the Saloon. So we're gonna walk over there a little bit. But yeah, there's a lot going on here. Like, I'm already seeing a lot of like fires, like shots being fired. I'm seeing a lot of death happening, screaming, like all that stuff. I'm already picking that up by being here. So we'll see. Hi everyone, we are in search of restrooms because it was a long drive. I just wanted to record that I am seeing this lady standing all the way over there. So let's go towards her. I usually see the people like that when they're buried somewhere. Like, they have a distinct energy to me. So I don't know if she's buried where she's standing. But let's go. Okay. She's like, I think she's telling me she lost someone because she's crying. I feel like people could see her standing there, or like as a shadow figure standing there. She looks really nice. Like, she's not mean or angry. She's just sad. Oh, and there's actually like, so she's right over here. Right over here. The train's going by too. Let's see if you guys can feel her energy, feel anything around her. I feel like she lost her child here. She also looks like she has tan skin to me. Like her skin's tanned and like dark hair. I don't know if you guys saw that. I don't know if there was a cemetery here. I mean, there's kind of like graves around, I'm not sure. So I just wanted to blog that really quickly while we are having a restroom check. So let's keep going. You feel like there's someone there? I see a lady there, and to me she looks like she's wearing red, like a red dress. But she's on the big window, the one with like the spiky thing.
The spiky thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was sensing it, like the window next door. But
Next to it.
But like I don't see it. I just sense it right there.
Yeah.
So.
She's very She's very welcoming. So I wonder if that was like a brothel or something, because she's very welcoming to me. Like she's like going like this. So we'll see when we get closer. We're just exploring. You know, overall the energy kind of feels really peaceful to me. Like it doesn't feel really hectic. I don't think there's too many spirits like in Tombstone or Jerome, but I do feel like there are more territorial spirits, like spirits that are in a specific place, and they're more territorial, like guarding stuff. Like that really tall guy that I saw, he was on the building over there, so we're gonna get to it. But overall feels pretty good. I'm not overwhelmed. We are walking now. We're a little bit closer to the house with the lady. And check this out. There's some equipment. Some old mining equipment right here. Some old mining equipment there. Yeah. So now I'm hearing a lot of residual energy in this building, and like a lot of like gaming, laughing, dancing, like a lot of like party scene. What do you get?
I feel like there's a lot of curiosity peeking out of these two last windows here in the upper corner. Almost like they know that they're being sent.
Mm-hmm. That one's making me feel nauseous though.
The middle one?
That energy there, yeah. Like it makes me feel sick and nauseous, so I don't know if it's like a hospital or if someone died there, but I just, as soon as I went into that building, I started to feel really nauseous, so we're gonna get closer to it and see what it is. I'll go that way.
Well, it says it's been a saloon since 1893.
Oh, so maybe there was like death there. So it says it's a saloon. People lived in saloons too, right?
Yeah. Well, the above was the brothel.
Oh,
Like usually, like you had the saloon, and then upstairs was like the brothel.
yeah. So we're
Oh, that's where they hung people. Probably.
there's a gallows here. I think it's a gallows. I don't think it's original though, because gallows were like really big.
That's where I feel like they did announcements and like hung people. Goldfield.
Here's the jail. Oh God, I just got scared. There's like a guy peeking out of here. Oh. I just saw this guy peek out of there, and he looks pretty intense. Now he's like screaming and like
He's sitting in the chair right there.
his whole face was right here right now. Now he's backed up.
Like he's like in the left
He's-
corner. There's like
Yeah, like he's sitting down there. He's not communicating well. He's just kind of screaming, and he seems to be really mad. His face is very he has a lot of facial hair and looks a little dirty. His hair's all over the place. It's a lot, but I don't like it when they scream when they scream a lot in my ear. So that's why I'm backing up a little bit. So we'll keep going. So we're now in the building where I saw the really tall guy when we first got here. So we're gonna go here. He seems to be upstairs. Like I'm being drawn upstairs a lot, but I don't know if we can go upstairs or not.
I get a lot of people on the patio just hanging out, like almost like smoking like a cigar.
Like watching.
Yeah. Like they're just hanging out like during the day or during the night like they normally would.
Yeah.
Like this was like almost like the hangout to see what was going on around town, like on this deck area.
Yeah, like I'm being drawn upstairs and now I'm feeling like I can't breathe. No, that way. What are you guys getting? Sense the energy around us. Mel, look at this, guys. This is the building that I was telling you guys about, the red dress lady. See a lady there, and to me, she looks like she's wearing red, like a red dress. Welcoming you, what does that say? Bordello. I told you, this is the brothel right here. This building in front of us is the brothel. And she was telling me to come here. She was very welcoming. And yep, that's where the Bordello was. So we're gonna be exploring that right after here. So we're gonna go into the saloon right now. So we are inside the saloon now. And we can't go upstairs. It says balcony closed. But I just feel like this guy's very territorial. Like he's upstairs and he just watches, like this is his place, or he was just really attached to this place. So it's very like gatekeeper, territorial energy here. Really cool. He doesn't seem to be bad. I don't know if he protected the town. He just shows me a lot of protection energy. And I mean, he's not rude to me. If I would go upstairs, he wouldn't be mad or anything, but I can't go upstairs. But yeah. Let's see if you guys can sense him. He's standing right over here by the stairs. All the way over there. Very tall guy. We found the church. Always find the church. So I'm walking, I think this is the end of the town, and I started to see this guy. It's like multiple guys that are like, to me, they feel like they don't have a head, and they just show me like accidents. So I don't know if they had an accident in the mine, because I know this was a mining town. They just showed me a lot of that energy here, and like my head hurts a lot here. So if any of you is experiencing anything in the head area right now, like a lot of pressure on the head, it's because of that energy of them that they're bringing.
Feel that?
What? I just feel pressure in my head.
I feel it in my stomach, like there was like an outbreak or something in the stomach, and it made a lot of people really sick.
Yeah. That's what I was feeling at the saloon. Like I was feeling like I couldn't breathe and I was just feeling sick.
But I feel it's like related to the stomach. Like there's like something in the stomach. What is that?
Like my angels were saying that there's so much missing, from the town. Like it was bigger than that. They're saying there's so much missing, so many houses, so many places that they don't exist anymore. Like there's that really old building over there.
It's like an old branding place.
Yeah. And that right there is the Superstition Mountains. That has a lot of ancient energy in the mountains right there. Like very sacred energy, very ancient energy. Like it just seems really powerful up there. I also keep hearing screams, so I don't know if people hear, like, people that live closer to the mountains, I don't know if they like hear like people screaming or moaning at night or something like that, like almost like suffering. That's a lot. That would have to be a whole day to be there, because I can feel the energy from here. I can't imagine being that much closer. Maybe one day we'll make a hike to see what the energy is there. See, like here, I was very peaceful here. The more we walk towards this thing, towards this thing right here, the more my head starts to feel pressured and like, almost like my head's being squeezed. And I keep seeing these two guys. These are like, they're not intelligent spirits to me. They're more residual. What?
Stomach thing.
What is it?
Because I was like, no, I still feel it. It's like really intense. 1893, there was like an outbreak of like smallpox.
Oh, smallpox outbreak. Yeah, because I was feeling that more in the saloon. Like I was like, I just feel sick, you know. Here I'm just seeing these guys and they seem like they're like stuck. I don't know if they're stuck or they're residual energy. They're not communicating with me. They're not even acknowledging me. They just kind of transmute that pain or what happened to them. We are going into the Bordello. It's called Lulu's Bordello. It's a museum and gift shop, so we're gonna go in there, see if they let us film. But this is where the ladies are. I'm already getting like a bunch of like energy from her. She really likes me or something like that. Okay.
Does it say that like the spirits that are in there, like they think those girls are their girls? Like they're very
like very protective.
yeah, almost like their hands are on
Yeah. So we can't film in there because it's a picture place. So you only go there to take pictures, I guess. I thought it said museum, so I don't know. There is a lot of really good energy here. People will feel that. There is a male here. I just saw him actually. Ooh, too much wind. There's a male in here. I just saw him. He kind of goes around though. I don't necessarily think he just stays here. Like I think he kind of goes back and forth between these two buildings right here. This one and this one. And he seems very protective of the girls, the ladies that work here. He also seems very protective of like the spirits that are here. Yeah, he's territorial. Like you don't want to get in his space very much because he's not going to like that. Like right now he's saying, come here and find out, come here and find out. So it's like he likes that, you know, I feel like he that's how he is, you know, he likes to threaten to show his power because that's how life was back then. But he's, yeah, so he's very protective of the place, of the ladies. I just keep hearing them whisper in the ladies' ears. So I feel like the girls that work here probably can hear whispers in their ears or like almost like touching their necks and hair and stuff like that. Like I just keep feeling him being kind of like that, but he seems to be powerful. He seems to have like, he seems to be important and powerful too, but he's very protective too. So we are now outside the museum. It says museum, Goldfield Historical Museum. So we're gonna see if we can film in there. So the museum was not a no-go. It was very tiny and they only displayed like minerals and rocks. And we know a lot about that. So we wanted more about the history of the town. So we're still walking, feeling a lot of good energy around here. This is a good little day trip, you know, not even a day trip, but it's a good time. Not really hostile energy or anything like that. Not really haunted as much as like those spirits that we just encountered. We're gonna go check out the railroad. We reached the mine where the mine was or is. The energy here is kind of heavy for me. But I think it might be because of the land. I'm not sensing like spirits that are causing it. It's more just the land that's causing it for me. Huh? Yeah, it's like heavy, like loud, heavy.
A lot of metal to metal.
Yeah, it feels heavy over here. I'm kind of being drowned down here. Yeah, like it feels intense over here. I just feel so much energy charged in the land here. I don't know if it's original building or not, but I just feel like it's louder over here, like more heavy, more dense. Here I'm actually now hearing like children, children laughing. Huh?
And then like my legs, like I felt like somebody's legs. And then I look up and then it was, I said, explosive.
Someone blew up. Yeah, because it was just heavy here. Like I feel like,
It was just like a loud like boom. So then like, when
yeah.
I saw the sign explosive and then I felt in my legs like there's a man, there was like an accident right there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I feel like he lost his legs and it was really loud.
Because to me, it's more the land that has the energy here than like me actually feeling spirits or seeing spirits here. It's more like the land having a lot of energy here. And it could be because of the mine, mining the land causes a lot of disruptions in the land's energy field. I feel like I can't even talk. Like it's like, yeah. And if I tune in more right now, see if you guys can tune in more with me. I just get surrounded by smoke. Like I feel like I can't breathe, but it's more like, I don't know if it's dust or if it's like, I don't think it's like fire, like smoke fire. It's more like dusty and like just a lot of dirt everywhere. And yeah, it's kind of hard to breathe, hard to talk a little bit. So that's all mining equipment that they had here. Yeah. Let's see if we are allowed to go in the mine.
Just go like, I just want to inhale and like the energy of it. It's very.
So we can't go in the mine because there's no more tour guides and we can't go in there without a tour guide. But let's see if we can check out. I don't like the energy down there. So that's the entrance of the mine. I'm feeling suffocated. Like I feel like I can't breathe. I'm also seeing birds. I don't know why, but I'm seeing a lot of birds. Birds in cages, birds. I am hearing a lot of people screaming, and I am seeing fire now. Yeah, I don't like it there. I just saw like a hand pop out of there, and it looked very burnt. Burnt, like a burnt hand, a burnt body. Yeah, it's a lot there. Wish we could go in there, but we're not allowed to because there's no more guides. There's no more guides, so. Let's see if you guys can sense anything here. Yeah. Like what I'm seeing, like the birds, there's a lot of like memories that these spirits are sharing with me, but most is like suffocation, coughing, can't breathe. A lot of trauma that happened there, and then burnt bodies. And I can't even smell the burnt flesh. Like it's weird, but yeah. Glad we don't go down there. I mean, I would have gone down there, but we're
No,
not allowed
doesn't
to.
it smells
But
like
it's
it smells very like heavy, like there's like a lot of death, and it's like it's almost like it's so strong that it's like your whole like it makes me feel like my whole body wants to faint.
yeah, I felt like I wanted to faint, but I saw these images like as soon as I went in there, I saw people screaming, and then I saw people coughing, I can't breathe,
Yeah.
suffocation. And then I saw birds in cages, like for some reason, like birds in cages and lots of birds. And then I saw this hand pop out, and it was burnt, like a burnt arm, like a burnt hand, a burnt arm. So I think there was some sort of fire there. And
But this town has that whole feel. Like I keep going back to like the stomach, like it was like there was like an outbreak, whether that was smallpox or something like with the stomach. But then it's like also like whether it's the dust from the mining,
yeah,
like it was like there was a lot of death from
like
like so much,
lungs, yeah.
like in the chest.
Yeah, because I feel it more in the lungs more than anything here. She feels it more in the stomach area. But that's what we kind of feel here. It's a lot. And now we have the railroad, but I don't know if we're gonna go in the railroad. Do you feel like going in the railroad?
I don't think they're doing any more tours.
Yeah, we came pretty late today, and I feel like everything's closing. We just wanted to get the sense of the energy. It was pretty good. It was a cool experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're just about to finish up our little adventure. And yeah, we were just talking about how, like, to me, it doesn't feel like this town was very big. Like, there's not a lot of energy in it. So I feel like it was a very temporary place. Maybe they just mined and then left. It just feels really like temporary. There is a couple spirits there that I saw more on the back of the town. Overall, it just feels more of that energy of like maybe accidents that happen there and stuff like that. It's a good place to come though if you want to feel some energies of the land and a couple spirits. They're very dominant. Territorial spirits are the ones that you feel the most because they're always there. They're always showing their energy and stuff like that. And that's pretty much what it's here. But overall, it was a good adventure. It was a good time. It's a very small place. That's why I feel like it was very temporary. Like very temporary. I don't think they did a lot here, like in other Western towns. But it was a pretty cool adventure. So stay tuned for the next episode of Angel Diaries, and I'll see you later. Hi everybody, we're on our way back from Goldfield, and we found out some pretty interesting stuff about things that we both picked up on. So what did you find out, Mel?
So we were very curious as to what structures were still like original and authentic versus which ones had been refurbished. And so in Googling the town, we actually found out some like facts that we both felt into. One being Dany had felt into like the town was very new and there weren't people there that was very long. And so the town was actually initially founded in 1893, and it really only sustained people living there until 1897 and into a little bit of 1898. And that was due to multiple collapses within the mine. So that's why we were both feeling like a lot of dense energy like in the lungs.
And then when I saw that smoke, when I saw myself it wasn't smoke, like I felt like I was surrounded by like dirt or like weird, like things like that. And that's the erosion happening.
Mm-hmm. So there was definitely like a lot of death resulting from that. You also heard children laughing, and we discovered that there was actually obviously like a schoolhouse nearby, so that was also pretty interesting. But randomly, they also tried to like revamp the town in 1910 and sustained it till about 1926. But again, that the attempted revamping of the town didn't last long. So that is some insights on what we were feeling into that actually aligned with what we researched and what we had found out. And so that was actually pretty cool to read about. And yeah, it was a really cool town. Definitely a different feel than Tombstone.
That's why, to me, the difference was like Tombstone and Jerome were more old energy. Like like spirits that have been there for years and for years. This town, Goldfield, was more new to me, like almost like there wasn't a lot of energy for such a long time. Not a lot of history, not a lot of energy. And it's because we found out that it didn't sustain itself for so long. So that was pretty cool to get that reassurance.
So definitely a town to check out. Make a day trip of it. Go to Saloon, grab a bite to eat.
Get some souvenirs.
Some fudge,
Ride the
some
train.
ice cream. Ride the train. We didn't get to do that, but
We didn't get to do that.
next time.
Next time.
So we hope you guys enjoyed our vlogging. Bye.